Hello, friends. Welcome back to the arts department. It is Friday, and I am late, as the case may be. I apologize. Working. Lots of working. It happens, right? How is your day? Are you looking forward to the weekend? I know I am. Let's pop open our creator dashboard here, and we're gonna get ready to spin the wheel for Creepy Friday in October. Wheel decide. Wheel decide. Good evening, Anavwheel. And how are you this evening? Tonight's Friday evening brought to you by The Stream Beats. And also brought to you by I had to lower my table, and you can tell because it's cutting off the top of my head now. Maybe I should up just a little bit. How's that? Better? Yes, better. Now I'm not looking down so heavily because that's not good for your neck, right? Doing all right. Passing out for it. Oh, a nap. Oh, nap. I'm jealous. I haven't napped in forever. It's like every time that I'm gonna nap, I do that like gonna nap, not napping thing on the couch where you like pass out and then wake up. Like that falling thing, right? Where you're like, huh! And then I'm totally awake. My heart's all pounding hard and crap. So, yeah. All that's to say, it's been a while since I napped. All right. Oof. Yeah, I hate when the alarm doesn't go off and you're just like, you do that like, wait, what time is it? How can I feel this well rested right now? That's the worst feeling though, because the alarm goes off or it doesn't go off, and then you are like in panic mode and just rush. You don't get to like ease into your day. That's the best kind of alarm. Kitty alarms. I gotta hook up this mouse. Because it's dying. Dying mouse. There we go. A little quiet? Is the mic turned down? What's going on here? It's the same placement as always. You can even see it. Better move it back up. There we go. Still a little quiet? Still a little quiet? Or is it me that's quiet, or is it the music that's quiet? Oh, Vil Pharrell. Welcome, my villain friend. I can boost the dB just a touch. You tell me if this is too much. How's that? Is that better? Better now or better now? Everything's quiet, huh? Didn't really change anything. That's weird. Hello, Rick. Welcome, all my friends. You're here. I see you. Yeah, check your levels in Alpha Wheel. Maybe you turned it down when you were taking your nap. The sleep turned it down. Glad I got my friends for the mic check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Roman Polanski was a bad name with a funny name. That one's for Samurai. Because Samurai do just like that every single time we do a mic check. Well, I did turn up both of them by at least 1 dB, so you should have a little more juice. A little more juice in the caboose. I don't know what that means, but, you know, whatever. So, see, do we have the wheel? Did we open the wheel? We did open the wheel. There's the wheel. Let's see if we can get it up here. That came out totally wrong. I apologize. Let wheel decide for you. All right. What do you say, friends? Shall we spin the wheel and see what the theme is this evening? Werewolves. Where? Wolves. All right. You got a party going on at your place in Alphaville? Angry Dog Mommy coming in strong with the love and hype. Feeling it. Oh, yeah. I wanted to see if I can figure out where I put this dude. Started working on a new emote to replace the shocked one. Don't worry, it's all with the like long mouth and everything, because I feel like that one doesn't read as well as it could. So let's see if I can find the one that I'm working on. Pretty silly. Dip, dip, dip. Where is it? Twitch images, maybe? Yeah, there it is. I think that one's gonna read a little bit better. Angry Dog Mommy, you just missed the spin. I probably should have waited for you to get here because I knew you're going to show up. You're without fail. Right? I was really having fun with the shapes. So it's going to be like that big. And I think it reads. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We rolled werewolves, and Carpe Diem Art. Hello, welcome back to the arts department. Nice to see you. Man, I gotta say, I love my job, but boy am I glad that my day is done with my job. Some days are just like I don't even have a thing to describe it. Like running up a hill knee deep in molasses, being chased by rabid hamsters. So it's good to see you all. That was where I was going with that. It's like I'm so glad that the day is done and I'm here with you all. Because it means that the creative opportunities abound. Oh, and I did add something to the exposure list. 60,000 exposure gets you a commission. Is that too high? I mean, it seems high now, but if you're subbed for like a year, then, you know, my year-aversity gift to you could be a commission of your choice. Yeah, man. Let's chill. So the thing with the werewolf thing, and this is also true with a lot of the things that we put on the wheel, is that we have to try and Vil Farrell, you can't afford me, buddy. Actually, I think I already gave you free art, didn't I? Yeah, I gave you free art. I gave you book. For those that don't know, this is book. And he is a badass. If you ever get the opportunity to speak with Vil in person, ask him to do his book accent. It's great. It's great. I mean, I could do it, but do I remember how it goes? Hold on. I don't remember. It's been so long since we hung out with Book. Oh, yours shipped today too? My t-shirts shipped today. That's weird. I wonder if they do them in like a run for each store. I got the stickers and I got some t-shirts because I wanted to see the quality and everything. So we'll see how this pans out. So what I was gonna say is we have to be careful with these monsters, because if they're going to be creepy, there has to be the right presentation, right? And I feel like the Fiend got away from me and became this epic thing. So with the werewolf, we have to make it something a little more obtuse, I guess would be the word, right? So oh, I know how you guys can hear Vil Farrell's book. We all can just hop into the Discord at some point when we're all hanging out. You can be like, do book, do book. Yeah, but it's not just in the throat, Vil. It's also there's a certain cadence to the way he talks. Where he has these like pauses and then he flows into words and then flows into words. So there's a certain kind of, I see, I wanted to bust into it. There's a certain way that he talks and expresses himself, and it's very gentle. Was that it? You tell me. I think maybe there was a little more kind of roundness that I needed. It's hard to hear with the headphones in. I should turn this up so I can hear myself more and hear the music less. How's that? Yeah, now I can hear myself a little better. So now I can do my impression of Book. Easy OG. Welcome back to the Arts Department. Or wait a minute. Heezy, now I'm getting Daniel's stream and my stream confused. Heezy, is this your first time at the Arts Department? If so, welcome to the Arts Department. We enjoy you here. Yay! So I guess I got the voice right. Oh, easy. I know, it's totally insulting, right? I just got, there's so many names coming and going. It's so hard to remember everybody unless you're here like every day and I can... Yeah, easy. There you go. I'm a total asshole. I'm sorry. It's been a day, my friend. It has been a day. It's been one of those like, is it over yet? kind of days. So I'm like just hanging out with friends now sounds really nice. I did want to address with you some other things that you can do for your shoulder at some point. Yeah, Carpe Diem. Book is definitely a badass character with a very gentle voice. He's a cleric, and he's always watching out for people. So he's very gentle, but he's an ass kicker. So what I'm thinking is that I need a brush. Okay. Okay, so remember how I said last week that we're gonna have the trees, like those straight trees are gonna be the kind of creepy, right? Yeah, make Easy feel welcome, because I sure didn't. Gosh. No avatars for Easy? Easy? Really? Huh. Oh, you know what it might be, Easy, is it might be your browser. Because I have a problem with Brave and some of the plugins. I feel like some of it gets blocked. So you might try a different browser like... Yeah. Yeah, SOL, my friend. I don't know. It's frustrating. I really want you to be able to customize your stuff. Shits is broken. So I kind of like the idea of like how long can this username be? Welcome, my friend. Good to have you back. Oh yeah, you do have to give it permissions, don't you? Wow, somebody says links and Stream Elements just goes nuts. They're like, hey, here's his links. Check it out. So like I was saying, I want to maybe it's you only see the silhouette of the big scary werewolf. For those that just joined, werewolf is the theme for the evening. And we are working our way towards what will be the final image. So I'm thinking like where you just see like you get all of these shadow shapes like kicking off back here, and then you have the shape of the werewolf in the front. But I could be wrong. Let's try again. Is it? I wonder if I should relaunch it on my side. Let me relaunch it on my side. All of them are going to go away. Close. Bye, guys. Okay, stream avatars, come back. And connect. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, closed and relaunched for all you wonderful people. Yeah, something kind of long and like not necessarily wolf-like, maybe, you know, but I might have something a little different in mind. So, in the design, I'm thinking about overall composition as well, right? Like I want to do. I don't just want to do a character study or something. Did you guys notice how quiet it is tonight? I turned off the AC. It's like super quiet. Perfect for art SMR. Easy, do you hate ASMR? Because I feel you. I do too. And that is usually my response when somebody does that, like right up on the mic thing. I totally agree. For me, I do it ironically, for sure. Kind of makes me shiver. So I think with these guys, if we do like these guys, he says, as if like he's already planned that there's more than one of them, even though he's not going to draw more than one of them. But like I said, populating a forest, right? So I'm going to use those kind of dead trees and stuff as if somebody was like sleeping at the bottom of a rock and they woke up and they looked up, and sure enough, there's a wolf, a werewolfin. So, like I was saying about the composition, trying to make sure that I have proportions of elements so they're not perfectly even. So thinking about this rock and the werewolf as one big shape, and then the other shapes as there you go, as the other medium and then small shapes, because when you're doing the whole composition thing, you want big, medium, and small shapes, right? To mix it up. I pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Really, the master of composition, that's Vil Ferrell. That guy's badass. Vagor, happy Friday. Welcome back to the Arts Department. Yay, Friday! I don't know what I'm so excited about. I have to work tomorrow. Like, yay! Gonna wake up and do it again. I think. Ah, cool. It worked for you. Well, I mean, you're just like a marshmallow, right? I feel you. Man, do I feel you today. But I think what's best about my Friday right now is I'm here and you all are here. And that makes it so much better. Whew. So I did a super secret super secret game stream last night on the Discord for the subs. And a couple people showed up, and then we ended up chatting. Ended up staying up late chatting last night, so it was nice. Just hanging out on Discord, voice chatting. Oh man, easy. I don't understand it, my friend. There's gotta be like something that we're totally missing. Wait, my late is ridiculously early though? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's quite possibly true if you're Eastern time. So yeah, I wrapped it up about 11:30. But that was pretty late. Pretty late for me, because, you know, I'm an old man. Yeah, it is. That 3-hour difference is a big bitch, actually. Angry. Dog. Mammy. Like, Moonchatus, he's in Hawaii, and right now they're on 3 hours difference. So, like, that's why last stream he popped in and he was here for like 2 minutes, because it was, like, it took him that long to get home from work. So, but it'll change soon. Oof. That's brutal. Do not envy that, Vagor. I'm trying to stream here. Can you please stop with that? I hate people sometimes. I mean, mainly annoying people like that, right? You guys were able to hear that, right? It wasn't just me. I'm losing my mind. Yep. Welcome to where I live. Ranked the worst place in America to be a driver by AAA. Oh, we were gonna do longer arms on this guy, weren't we? Let's just stretch them out for fun. There we go. Yeah. Close enough. Where I live was actually rated the worst drivers in California. Oh man, I forgot. They're gonna for you people that aren't followers or followers, yeah. They're probably gonna foist an ad or two on you. Apparently they're still doing that, so just be aware. Wasn't me. I'll let you know before I throw an ad in. So realistically, we just need to work out the silhouette. Yeah. That's why I don't own a house, my friend. No house. No house for the autumn. That's why apartment living. Oh, hey. You know what I finished today? I don't know how many of you guys are drawers, but I got together the next reference photo sets. So those are up on the ArtStation. If you go and check them out, go to the shop on the ArtStation. They are academic, which means nude, and there is a gesture drawing video included that I cannot put on the YouTubes. So obviously, because things. Always forget on the new Photoshop you don't have to hold any of the buttons, it automatically constrains. So what I want to avoid is crossing the edge or creating a tangent by having the lines meet. So I'm bringing this down so that there's an opening along the top there, right? And then I'll fill in that area. Yeah, I think that's a illustration, right? What do you guys think? Should I do another sketch just in case, or should I rock this one out as an illustration? That's one Vagor vote. Right? In fact, you could do like the whole, like, I mean, obviously we could like fill it in with the moon in the back so it like takes up the whole space, right? Yeah, like that, yeah. Halloweeny vibes. So then they'd really be silhouetted. Okay. Chat wins. So we're gonna copy copy this. You say new. Okay, Heezy, you got it, buddy. For sure. It's a more than one evening. Wow, that looks different on white, doesn't it? How did that select more than what I selected? You crazy. You crazy. Mess with my proportions. C for crop. No, we're just gonna delete that. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, tonight's stream brought to you by Stream Beats and Harris Heller, who is a really nice guy. So this is his ongoing project to deliver license-free music for streamers of all sorts. I appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. Okay, so we're gonna start with the middle value, and we're just gonna smash it in. Where's these? Oh, not on the background layer, you doofus. You stupid. Wait, and I feel like this brush has, yep, we don't want that either. We don't want that taper going on. So I created a taper brush today for my work, cause taper brush good. All right, so we're gonna fill in, give a little bit of texture to the sky by just kind of tapping with this brush so that you get kind of modulation in the sky, right? And if I was a smarter man, I would have gone kind of with the perspective of the trees, which I'm gonna have to do because that's gonna help to sell that perspective, as well as kind of draw us into spot here. So the other night when we were on stream, I had an idea for something and I called it out and we talked about it briefly. And I remembered that it was a fun idea and that I wanted to do a small drawing around it. And I didn't write it down. How do I do pixel art? Is it a brush? Easy. It is actually not a brush. It is an approach. And at some point we will do the pixel art. That was supposed to be on the docket. Maybe we can do a spooky pixel art thing. We can set that up for I don't know. Sometime maybe this coming week, if you remind me. Then rather than going into this kind of stuff, we'll just be like, let's do pixel art, and I will totally, like, I'll go start to finish with you on it. How about that? So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of kind of depth here. Just a little bit. I'm just scrubbing it real light, like hardly touching the canvas. Just letting some of the texture show through. You know, happy little sky. Happy that it's not on the ground. I'm more than happy to get into it. Maybe even if we finish this evening fast enough, I can give you some quick technique. I think it would be really fun to do an actual start to finish pixel art image though. With regards to this was a portion of a sketch, right? So it's a portion of this page, which means that there's not many pixels here. So we're going to image size. And even at 600 resolution, it's only 3,000 pixels high. So why don't we just take it up to 6,000? And I started doing this with these when I realized that some of the stuff that I had drawn couldn't be printed I could make prints out of them. So now we're just making them bigger along the way. What drawing pad am I using? Easy. On the top of the screen. Over there? Over there. Over there, near the chat, there's an icon for Blacksmith. That has my entire setup in it. And the screen that I'm using is in there. And it's the Cintiq. Full disclosure, Blacksmith pays me if you click on the link and actually purchase something. It's like $3. Like, woohoo! Commission. Only 3,000 more of those and I can take a vacation. Alright, so the question is, do we want to, here, let's just do it on top here. And I was like, maybe I should use a tree brush to get these shapes, but I think what I want to do is I want to build out a lot of them by hand first, so that I have absolute control over the direction each one is facing, and then I'll come back in with a tree brush and add just a little bit for depth. So I'm gonna make a selection here of where I see each one of these trees being, and then we're going to fill them in using a brush. If there's anyone in chat that has yet to follow, smash that follow button. Help this community grow. Become part of the arts department. Yeah, easy. I'm telling you, man. It is not an inexpensive endeavor. But I will say this: if you were to compare the average cost of a year's worth of art supplies, let's say you drew and painted all day, every day, like I do, then it's about $400 more than an average year of art supplies. I know this because I track these things. So generally, art supplies for about a year, $1,600. That does include pens, pencils, sketchbooks, surfaces to paint on, paints, all of those art supplies for about a year. And just like a Cintiq, they will last you a period of time. But the Cintiq also has resale value, whereas art supplies, once you use them, they are gone. So, yeah, I mean, if you're serious about taking a next step up to a professional level type of hardware or something, then it's worth it. And there are others that you can use to kind of move your way up, right? So, are you on a PC or a Mac, Heezy? Vagar, quit pointing out the flaw in my logic. That's not why you're here. You're absolutely right. You just have to find somebody that'll actually pay you what you're worth. It's not really all that good when it comes to art. Yeah. PC. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, Easy, is it's really okay. Here, we're gonna do a little switch here. I'm gonna show you guys. Try not to get nauseous when I do this. All right. See if I can. There you go. So the thing about it is that it's 1-to-1, right? So every mark that I make here is a mark that I intend, right? So I don't have this little tiny tablet here like this that I'm then trying to make these marks on and looking on a screen up there, right? So that's what makes it worth it as an investment. But they do have smaller ones. They have, I believe they have, I know, right? Ruined the whole damn thing. They have smaller ones. I believe they have a 16 that you can get. But again, that one I think is like 12 or 1500. And if you're on a PC, you might as well make the leap and get the bigger one, because the technology is better, the color response is better, the pressure sensitivity is better, everything is just better about it. And you have more of a drawing surface. So I recommend them. I love them. If you don't want to go that route, you could also go the route of a what do you call those? iPad. Yeah. And learn Procreate. Procreate, pretty close to Photoshop. Not exactly the same. Close, but not exactly the same. Yeah, then I mean, if you really if it's like you have the objective of learning Photoshop, then it really is about having, personally for me, a Cintiq. I know that there's other artists that can't stand them. Izzy Medrano, a friend of mine, absolute amazing artist, just blows my mind how good he is. Does not use the Cintiq, can't stand them. But if you go and you watch his stream is like this, where he's like working here and looking up here, right? So I can't do that. I used to work on a tablet, and I transitioned when they came out with the Cintiq 12, because that's what I could afford at the time. And I've tried to go back, and it's like, I always say this, it's like wearing mittens and trying to have any type of control. It's just near impossible. Like, throw me on a tablet right now and I'm like, useless. More useless than I normally am. So I absolutely recommend getting a tablet or a Wacom if you can afford it. If it's in the books, if you can get a loved one to buy you one, or, you know, inherit one from somebody. I think that's gonna conflict here, so these are a little too close to, I think, his long spindly fingers. But I do need some there to kind of express that you're looking up at him, right? And I do recommend, if you're gonna buy one, to use my link. What's the little remote looking thing? Oh, this is key presses. So you can assign them to different things, however you see fit for different applications. So as soon as you pop open a different application, it'll perform different duties for you. Duties. So I have it set to switch monitors. When I press one of the buttons, it just goes up to the other monitor, 1-to-1, right? And then other key presses like Alt, so that I can resize my brush. So if I do that and hold down, I can resize the brush on the screen. I can see the size and everything, right? You can also, by dragging up and down, resize the opacity, or change the opacity rather. And that's all the different key presses. There's also things like where you press this button and you can rotate and scroll and brush size and everything, but I find the dial to be really finicky. The old Cintiqs, the 22 HDs that they no longer make because they're just outdated tech, actually had a really good slider on the back, and it was around the back of the actual unit, so your hand would just rest on the unit and your finger would be on the slider, and you could just flick it up and down or tap it and it would resize your brush for you. Super, super good. I wish they would bring that back, but they're not going to, because these are designed to actually have, like, there's a space in the back where you can slot in a Wacom specific engine, they call it. It's basically a computer. Oh, so you have like one side of the pen do big and one side of the pen going small, Diego? What do you mean? I mean, you can't just make your brush smaller, you have to make it bigger or smaller. Oh, yeah. I do that too. I have multiple ways to do that. Because I'm weird like that. Okay. So just to really drive this home, we're going to do a selection that is the moon. And we're going to fill that, not completely white. So I guess the answer to that question is, Diego, no, you're not weird. You're actually fairly normal. I mean, if I'm any gauge for what normal is. Oh, hey. Guess what time it is, my friends? Let's do this right. Pause. Nope. Nope. Where's the big epic? Here we go. It is time for Battle Royale. Dropping in first, Rice Krispies, Zach Heezy, Vilfarel, Daniel Landerman, Art, Angry Dog Mommy, Diego, Vegorsomnia, Miss Von Drake, Rick, and Ivaru, followed by Anovio. And they're going at it, bunching up on either side, and who is the first to go? Who is the first to go? Art makes a break for the bandage, and he's probably going to take it, and everybody's going to hate him. Art punches Rice Krispies. Oh, people are just going on the left. I can't even keep up. There's just too much going on. Oh, Angry Dog Mommy and Eviru going at it. And Eviru takes out Angry Dog Mommy. And Vilfarel takes out Eviru. And Vilfarel takes out Art. Yeah, Vilfarel. Take your bow, my friend. Take your bow. Looks very worried. Congratulations, Vilfarel. and we are back to our normal stream tunes. Because why not? I get a feeling Vil was not even here for that. Oh, he was. Well, hey, you know, it's good to win 200 gold for doing nothing. You were eating chicken tenders and you didn't offer any of us? Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, Battle Royale is RNG, man. It's just fun. Oh, chicken tenders. Jeez, now I feel like I'm missing out by not having chicken tenders of my own. Oh, sorry, Heezy. What this does is it keeps my disgusting oily hand off of my canvas here. Because, I mean, it is warm, and it is warm outside. So, you know, it keeps it from smearing. It's called a smudge guard. Yeah, smudge guard. Oh, did Battle Goose just walk in right after the whole thing? Missed it. Gonna have to wait another hour, Battle Goose. Oh, thank you for that redemption, sir. Oh. Okay. I had to very quickly move that off the screen because the last thing I was editing were the images for that video, so I was like, quick. Yes, there is no smudging on digital art, Heezy, but there is leaving your oils on the screen, which leads to traction issues. So you'll catch unless you have one of these, and it's just good form. Dave's hot chicken, man, killing me. Kind of want to. Yeah, we'll just use a brush. We'll just use a brush today. In fact, I'm gonna use the tapered brush for these outside edges so that I can get some interesting shapes to this guy. And he's gonna be primarily filled in because he's silhouetted, right? And I'm not super concerned about interior detail because I can bring that back in later on by just changing the values and cranking them in there. Camibo, hype! Welcome. Somebody needs to slap that sticker because that sticker is cute as hell. Oh, I think I told you guys last time I put the sticker slapper down in the about section. It's no longer over there. Yeah, it's no longer over there. Sticker slappers. Camibo, how was your day? Yeah, I think Chonker's Sal is definitely going to be Chonker's Sal. That's what it was. It was redrawing Chonker's Sal. Remember earlier I said the idea that I didn't write down? Redrawing Chonker's Sal for a t-shirt. Aw, Vil. How dare you go and learn. All right, buddy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit on a Friday night. I expect amazing things from your blender learning, my friend. And let me know how that dad stuff goes for you, too. Oh, yeah. Deals. Ugh. Hit and run. Willie Blend. Dude. Cammy, I'm sorry. That sucks, dude. I had that happen to my car. More than once, actually. Is it totaled, or is it salvageable? Ugh. Yeah, my car was actually hit literally right out there, totaled. Like, drunk driver, dude had just turned 21 like 2 weeks before, and like 2 a.m. smashed into my car and broke the rear axle. So, I'm sorry. That's a shitty Friday. Yeah, hit and run, like, you're a particular type of human being to do that one. Like, just take responsibility for your actions. That's what I'm saying. Of course, you could look at it this way. What if said person had COVID and hit your car and then came and like, you know, knocked on your door, found you, and then was like, hey, let me get your information and I'll get your information, and like breathed on you, and then you got COVID. And yeah, see, so maybe like that's the silver lining, is it's like several $100s worth of damage, but you didn't get COVID and have to go to the hospital and get thousands and thousands of dollars hospital bill. Eh? Captain Silver Lining strikes again? No? Yes? Boo? I'm waiting for Daniel to slap a band sticker. Shut up! Oh yeah, I know that feeling. That's exactly how I felt. I was perfect driver before that, and then after that I just didn't even care, and so now I've been in all kinds of accidents. It's just it feels like a violation. I totally get you. That's weird. So what did you learn in Alville? Stay away from dudes in big white trucks? Yeah. That's fair. It's a very Pavlovian response. That's harsh. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of repair. See, yeah, I missed the top of the hour. Top of the hour. If you're new here and you're in chat and you're being quiet, we appreciate you. My name is Autumn Rain Turkel. I am an artist and illustrator for video game, movies, and TV advertising. And in the evenings, I stream all kinds of fun stuff. For the month of October, we are streaming spooky stuff for the most part. And if you like what you see, smash that follow button. Join the arts department. Hop on over to the Discord and join us there. Back to your regularly scheduled discussion. Dented in the car, gas tanks. I can destroy my back end. $9,000 in damage. And they didn't just total the car and give you the difference? That's insanity. Insanity. Crazy talk. Easy's coming for you, and I'll fail. I don't really have to block out his eyes, but I wanted to put them in there so I could see where they are going to go at the very end. And I want to put in the teeth so that I can see where those are going to go. Oh. And Alvil, is this the same X? Is this the X we were just talking about the other night? I mean, I don't want to get on a rant, but it's a good thing he's your ex. Cool. We'll leave it at that. Wowzer. That guy's he's a good dude. All right, we're gonna fill in all of this. We're gonna, speed up this process so we can keep doing other fun things tonight. Maybe even get to some of that pixel art. Yeah. Yep, indeed. Exified. Now, friends. We all support her. But let's remember, and I remind people of this all the time, while it may be hard to see it, I'm sure there is two sides to every story. I just want to be a positive person, that's all I'm saying. So maybe not punching him, maybe a very heated discussion. All right, I give up. Okay. Get out the pitchforks, friends. Go to it. I love you guys. Lakers fan. I was a Lakers fan at one point. Now I do not really partake in any sports ball. And I was only a Lakers fan because Daniel was really into it at one point. And I was like, well, that sounds like fun. So I checked it out. A couple of seasons. It was enjoyable. But not a huge sports guy. more of a creative, you know, putting time and effort into drawing. Oh, Daniel is one of our favorite mods here. Is he in chat? Can I at him? Let's see. Let's see. Does that work? Oh, nope. Well, oops, did I misspell that? I did misspell that. No, I didn't. I'm going crazy. How do I spell my good friend's name? I'm a horrible person. Going straight to hell. Dude, I've only written this like 600 billion times. I-E-L. Yeah, see, I misspelled it. I'm a dummy. Let's try this again. Well, let's see. Did that shout to him? There we go. Yay! That was on my phone. Yeah, don't tell him I did that, all right? He's not gonna watch the VOD anyway. Yep. Worst friend ever. Spelling. Hey, I can draw. I can't spell. I was actually just having a discussion with art director about that. He had said it looks like they're Gowly, and I thought he meant to spell glowy because the thing that I was working on had a lot of light bleed on it, and so I like fixed it up and made it more crisp so that it wasn't like glowing. He's like, "Did you fix the jaw of the person?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" "Yeah, it's nice and smooth and it's all." He's like, "Yes, exactly. He meant jowly." And I thought it was like a misspelling of glowy, right? And so I was like, "Do you mean jowly?" And it auto-corrected for me, or it tried to auto-correct, like the spell. It was squiggly line under it. And I was like, man, I don't know how to spell it either. So whatever. We both make images. That's what we do for a living. We don't have to spell. We just need to make sure that we can communicate visually. Because that's where the important stuff is. Visuals. All right. Look at that. Take that sketch out. Boom. Done. Easy, yeah, man. Love his art as much as I love that dude. There's another fly in here. Whatever. So, something a little different, my friends. So I've got these bases now, right? And so I'm gonna make another layer, and we're gonna go to custom shape tool, and in my custom shapes I have all kinds of vector shapes that I downloaded and installed. Been there, done that, Cammy. So in these custom shapes here, I'll make this bigger so you guys can see. Oh, no, where'd it go? Large thumbnail, there we go. Come on. Stop it. Make it bigger. There we go. So you can see that there's rocks and ground and trees and stuff like that, as well as other items. So you can select it, and you can select you can tell it up here, because it's going to start off on a path, but you can tell it to do pixels. And then select your shape, or select your value, and then make it just a little lighter and go onto that layer above it, and it'll knock in some base shape, or whatever that shape is that you're using. And you can only move it like you can see on the screen, obviously, to fill in. It's basically a flat version of a shape. So what I'll do is I'll do a couple of these, and I'll use a couple of different types of shapes when I do it. And it's basically to get a quicker kind of base texture on things, right? So I'll take this and then I'll transform it around so that it actually looks like there's some light wrapping around this rock. And the good part about that is I can then mask that shape out and affect it in other ways, right? Yes, some drunk idiots did come up with the language. You are absolutely 100% right. So, I'm going to go back to this layer down here. Wait, trees should be in front of the moon behind the werewolf. Werewolf. And see if we have a dead tree kind of shape. So we're going to go back to the shapes. And this looks like a dead tree, right? Let's see. But we want it to be in perspective. This needs to be on top of that. Martest. Okay. Chupacabra. That's okay. Ah, we should have, huh? Isn't that like a goat demon? Isn't that? I thought it was a goat. Remember the goat. Let's see. See, this is totally cheating. This is like, oh, that was dumb. All right, put that on the wrong layer. Go ahead and do that. Martest, I totally appreciate your honesty, my friend. That doesn't mean that I'm going to change it, though. I do appreciate it. Honesty is always the best policy. So this is a very design-heavy design image, I guess you could say. So I'm focusing more on the overall shapes and how they are interacting so that I can come up with something that's a compelling final product. A wolfacabra. I don't know. I just don't know. And I don't care. We're just gonna make fun images. That's what we're gonna do here. That's what we like doing. So we're gonna make it happen. As long as I can find a better dead tree. Let's see what this one does. that. And then knock that back just a touch. And then we're going to duplicate it and transform it around to this side. Right? Yeah. So does anybody have any big plans for the weekend? What's big and new and different and awesome that's going to happen this weekend? Roby Kenobi, welcome to the Arts Department on the Discord, my friend. Just saw you on there. Just gave you a role, so you are part of the community. If you are a sub, let me know. And I will give you access to sub-only stuff. Oh, yeah. I know what Diego is doing this weekend. He is going to go on a 50-mile bike ride. He is going to wash his horse, and he is going to have a party on Sunday night where he does keg stands. I know, right? It's just impressive that he owns a horse. That's the cool part. Full transparency, and then adjust the levels so that they are lighter as they fall off into the background. Nothing, working like usual. Robicon, welcome to the Arts Department, both here and on the Discord. That's you, right? I'm guessing Robbie, it's Robbie. There we go. I'm smart. And I'm glad you're liking the drawing. This one in particular is just one of many with the way that we approach things. I like to mix it up quite frequently and do as many different styles as possible. So it's not all just this style. Sometimes we do semi-anime. Nice. Robbie like Toby. Welcome to the Arts Department, Robbie. We're glad to have you here. Oh, speaking of new followers, hey, we broke 100. We're at 104 right now. Yeah, we're growing, folks. Isn't that cool? 104 friends to join the fray. Join the 8 and 9 p.m. battle royales. Robicon, stream avatars, you can customize them down below once you follow or sub. And then you can have your own little avatar represented on stream at all times. Ah, it's a broken icon. What's going on there? Hype. Does it work? Are we working? Yeah, there we go. Worked for me. Ha ha ha. So I'm just barely going to put any difference. I mean, I don't even know if you can see it on stream. Here, I'll make this a little bit bigger. But there's only a smidge of difference between the tonal change that I'm wrapping around the edges of his body. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that moon glow over him, and that'll flesh a lot of that out. So Daniel and I were going to have a little bit of a 3-person barbecue this weekend, just to celebrate the birthday, right? And work, lots of work. So that might be a solid no at this point. Robbie, you do have to smash that follow button so that I can give you the follower stuff on Discord. That's the way it's set up. People that follow have access. Oi. Cannibal stream. Yeah. Tastes like pulled pork. So I bought pork earlier in the week, and I started cooking it thinking that we were going to have a barbecue this weekend, and I was going to have prepared pulled pork. Speaking of cannibal. Yeah, so now I am making, in the kitchen over there, 3 pounds of pulled pork. Camibo, come on. It's all about the butt roast. It does smell quite amazing. It's that the whole. In fact, what I did was I did salt and pepper, stuffed the pork with garlic cloves, so stuffed the pork with garlic cloves, rub salt and pepper on it, and with a little bit of extra, like some cayenne, just for a little bit of heat, because I know Daniel likes it spicy, and then put that in, and then poured 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke on top, and then put Worcester. I can't say the damn word. I could never say the damn word. Worcestershire sauce on it. And then I put that in there. And W sauce. I put the W sauce on it, and then I closed that sucker up for 13 hours. And at 6 o'clock, it had 3 hours left to go, and I opened it up again, and I put a little bit more of the sauce on it, both the smoke and the W sauce, as well as just a touch of barbecue sauce, and I kind of spread that all over the top of it. So it's gonna be amazing. So excited about it. And since we probably won't be barbecuing, I'm gonna have a lot of it. Worcestershire. Yeah, come on, it's not that easy to say. Somebody back me up on this. Yeah, I wanted barbecue too. Here's a secret. Daniel and Tiny Girlfriend make amazing barbecue. And this was actually the first time that I was bringing them some stuff to add to it, because usually I'm like, oh, so what do I bring? And they're like, don't bring anything. I'm like, but I could bring something. They're like, no, don't bring anything. And so I was gonna surprise them with some stuff. And yeah, such is life. That's part of this gig, is like, you have to be prepared for when a client says, we want that by walk-in Monday. You're like, Okay, that's my job. So you do it. Oh, you do it in the stove, Diego? Martest, always bad, Turkel. You know this. Interesting, Cammy. Is it the raw smell or the cooked smell that you don't like? Vagor, squishy tomatoes. Nope. Nope. Cammy. There's a meme. And it's how to be an adult at work. Turn F you into, yeah, I'll get that done for you. That's interesting. I don't know anybody, I mean, well, I do now. I know Cammy, who doesn't like the smell of pork. So wait, how do you feel about bacon, Cammy? Whoop. Buffalo Unicorn. Hello, welcome to the Arts Department. Do I use a PS iPad Pro? Do I use Photoshop on the iPad Pro? No, I do not. This is Photoshop on a PC. I am a heathen and use a PC. In fact, if you look over there, there's my my setup on the over there, near the chat, right? There's my setup in the Amazon thing. You can see all of the stuff that I use. I don't have a computer in there, but I use a PC. But I do have an iPad Pro and an Apple Pencil, and I do use Procreate, and I have been getting it all set up so that I can sit here and do some iPad Pro stuff at some point. But currently, I'm feeling very comfortable with Photoshop on the PC, and so it's easy to execute things in a timely fashion on the stream. How about you, Buffalo Unicorn? What are you using? Robicon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Arts Department, and welcome to the Discord. Happy to have you on board, my friend. You just got the iPad Pro. Excellent. And did you get the pencil to go with it? A little hype for Robbie, maybe? Hype, Robbie! So as you can see, I'm just refining these shapes. It's very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. Diego, what's the matter with your emotes, buddy? I'm not liking this. Did you not resub? Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. Buffalo, what type of work do you do professionally? Oh, Blue Moon on Halloween, right? It's like literally on Halloween. Oh, that's cool. Right on, Buffalo. If you join the Discord on those links, you can share your stuff in the art gallery section. We'd love to see it. Do have to smash that follow button, become part of the arts department, and we'll get you in there. Always love seeing people's creativity. That's really what this place is about. That's why it's the arts department. So I'm just like finessing these shapes because there's so little to these to the actual design. Like there's not a whole lot visually going on inside the creature, right? So I want to make sure that every little shape is the actual correct shape. Diego, you lapsed. I'm so disappointed in you. Hey man, it happens. Easy, joining from bed. Got the chill happening. Yeah, the iPad Pro is dope. I like it. Not even an Apple person, but I think they did really well with that one. So I got one. And I'm glad that I did. Because there's really nothing comparable, to be honest. Yeah, post up some edible art. I'd love to see that. And I'd be super jealous. Because I don't bake pies. I bake... Okay, thanks, Stream Elements. Nobody said links. Damn it. I bake like cookies and confectionery stuff. Like I have a double boiler so I can melt down chocolate and make what do you call them? Well, I haven't made them in a while, but I used to make just chocolate with the chocolate inside of the chocolate so that it's chocolate on chocolate with chocolate on top. But it's flavored inside, chocolate ganache inside. I don't remember what they're called, but I made them and they were excellent. They taste like pumpkin pie. Yes. Thanks, Mommy. I appreciate you putting that out there. I know how that goes. That's a majority of the stuff that I do, Buffalo. That's why I can only really post stuff that I do on stream because everything is NDA and it's owned by big, huge, mega corporations. So, feel ya. Maybe somebody's vying for a mod badge. I mean, it reads. It's a good thing about contrast, man. It reads all the way down to nothing. Contrast is good, my friends. Humans like contrast. Just gonna fill in a few more of these things here. And okay, we're gonna do something real quick because I'm not lazy. This is like I'm doing the production art approach to this one where I'm like, okay, we're gonna smash through this one. We're gonna get to other things tonight. So I have this. Oof. Almost dropped my pen. Happens all the time. You know how many Wacom pens I've ruined? Oh man, so many. Daniel's like, I've never ruined one. I'm like, shut up, Daniel. He's like, then don't drop your pen. I said, shut up. So now we're gonna do the sneaky deaky approach. Too much, a little bit less. Softening my edges. We'll go with that. Boom. And then I'm gonna adjust the curves on it so there's, oops, link the layers when you do that so that you can just barely see any of that stuff. Be a little bit less. Yeah, I think that's good. So in production art, you get stuff done as quickly as you can. That's just how it works. Whoa, what happened? I don't want to build bombs. That's too much time for the terrorizing community. Okay. MHI? No. Never read Earl Harbinger. PS for Microsoft. The last year I learned Affinity Designer. Recently purchased Photoshop for personal use. I'm learning to draw Photoshop versus Vector and Illustrator, or Affinity Designer for personal use. Cool. Cool. Meaning I search for pre-made vectors and photos and place and create the package like great. Yeah, right? You're a production artist. It works. Gets the job done, right? Gets you paid. Let's get rid of that. I have not read those books. What's the MHI stand for? Martest, thanks for being here, buddy. Always appreciate you hanging out in the arts department. I think I need to sleep too, but I'm not doing it. You have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully, Sunday, if you're gonna play some what was it? Among Us, with a few of us that are gonna do it in the Discord, little private stream. So we'll set it up. I'll make sure and put the information up. I'm pretty sure I'll be ready by Sunday evening. All the bases will be covered and everything, and I will be caught up on all my work, so we'll get some of that in. Oh, that's cool. Monster Hunter International. Dope. Otherwise, Martest, we'll see you Monday at 7 p.m. as usual. Take care, buddy. Have a great weekend. Monster Hunter vibes, huh? I'm good with that. There's nothing wrong with Monster Hunter. Is that affiliated with the Monster Hunter games at all? So I'm gonna go in, and I'm actually going to use the smudge tool and soften some of these edges so they're not quite as graphic, even though we are using a lot of graphic shapes in here. I do want to take because I want the crisp parts to like draw your attention, right? So I want to have a mixture of kind of shapes and approaches to edges. So I'm just going to take some of these things and blur them out so that it's not all crisp. Because you get those contrasts and they just draw the eye in, right? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Might have to check those books out. That's one thing that you could, I guess you could throw that in the worth watching. Maybe I should make a Discord channel. Buffalo Unicorn, thank you for the follow. Fuck off, fly. Oh. We appreciate you joining the arts department, my friend. If you want to pop over, I'm sure they've already hit you up with everything. Alright, what happened to my Stream Deck? There it is. So if you want to join the Discord, it's at those links. Man. But that's the last straw. I tried to burn the place down. Nico Sanchez, welcome back, buddy. We were just saying welcome to our newest follower friend, Buffalo Unicorn, which is actually, I bet you that'd be a pretty cool creature to draw, right? Looks like a lot of people's subs lapsed. I'm seeing a distinct lack of skulls now. That's too bad. Let's throw some lighting in here. Whoa, that is not what I wanted. Look at that. Smudgy, smudge. Just smudging it to death. Berg. Let's undo that. Okay. So I wanted an actual brush. Sweet. That is definitely something that you should share in the art section of the Discord, Buffalo. Absolutely. That is something I want to see. That is art. True art. Let's get some lighting around the edges here. Just going to lighten it. There we go. Starting to glow. And damn it, I hate when I'm working on one thing and I notice another and my brain goes, fix it now. Because like if you see something and you don't fix it, I guarantee you're gonna finish it up and you're gonna be like, I didn't fix that thing. I should have fixed that thing when I saw it. So, fixing the things that we see when we see them. Right? Fixing these silhouettes so that when we get into it, there we go. Yeah, boom. There he is. Diego coming in with the sub. Let's get some sub hype in chat for Diego. A lot of love. We all got that emote. There it is. Right on, Diego. Do you get to keep your founder badge? You don't get to keep your founder badge. That's weird. I'm gonna have to make you a special badge. Make you a founder something or other badge. Right? Maybe it'll be when you maybe when you come back on Monday or wherever, it'll be there. Right? Magma hype. All right. Let's nope, not yet. Almost. We're so close. So close. You're so close. So close. So I'm noticing these are all very even sizes. So I want to break them up. That's one thing, right? So while you're thinking on composition on a big level, think of it macro, micro, macro. Yeah, macro level. Think of it on a micro level also. So like you're thinking like this shape here, this big dark shape is the majority of the image. And then this medium ground in the background is the smallest amount. And then the moon is the medium amount. And then so you do that with smaller things also, and you make sure that you don't have things that are all equal sizes, like these trees. So you knock out things to be big, medium, and small also. Right? Cammy, were you... I thought you were subbed. Did you not have a first badge? You might have missed on the first badge. You might have to take on the role of a moderator to get a special badge. Yeah, unfortunately, I was under the impression that I had the ability to like assign specific badges. Oh wait, who? Hot? What? Oh. All right, Diego. Hey, thanks for subbing and running, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. You're awesome. We'll see you Sunday for Among Us. Hopefully, Sunday 6 p.m. I have it on my calendar. Wait, work? What, are you kidding me? I just want to hang out. Yes, I do know. And I kind of thought about that when I said the thing. So let's add a gradient map right now and get some coloring on this bad boy. And I'm feeling like we're going to have like some like desat purples in, or maybe even we could go with reds. Really saturated reds. I think Diego bounced already. He was like, peace out, closed the window. He was gone. Didn't even wait for us to tell him how much we love him. What's our thing say? How many, how close to our next emote are we? I'm guessing we've got the sub points, but I'll have to look at all the stats later. But we're pretty close. We got, I think it's three more subs, and we unlock that next emote. It's like the whole reason to do things is just to unlock emotes. Yeah, right? Oh God, I didn't even notice what time it was. Thanks for the reminder, Vagor. All right, friends. We are now in for the second and final Battle Royale of the evening. None of these will do. None of these will do. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to this one. All right. It's time for Battle Royale. In drops Nico, Colossal Dramu, Ivaru, Inavio, Rick, Daniel Landerman, Angry Dog Mommy, Art, Vagor Somnia, Miss Vaughn, Drake, how long can this username be? Rice Krispies, Camibo, and Buffalo Unicorn. And they're going at it. This is a massive battle this evening, folks. I can't even keep track. Who's going to be the first to go? And it was, I don't know. Followed by another, I don't know. Colossal Dramu goes for Colado Samu. Sorry about that. I'm bad. And yeah, people are just falling left and right. And Colado Samu takes out Art, as should be. And it's Nico Sanchez and Colado Samu. And they're both picking up Band-Aids, so it's anyone's game at the moment. And oh man, oh, it's looking really close now. Oh, it's Nico and Cola, and it's Nico and Colado Samu. I'm so sorry. You won, sir. You did not lose. Congratulations. Take your dance, take your bow. and welcome to the arts department. Good job, sir. Good job. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. So let's see if I can say this name right. Colado Samu. Colado Samu. Can I just call you Samu? It was a good one. I liked it. Where's the gold? Okay, so the gold is, it gives you actions like bombing and hugging and dancing and stuff like that. So if you put that a command in, Samuel, I can do that. You might be right. You might be right. Boom. Then you get boomed. All right, so we're gonna come in. It's a little dark on the blue side, so maybe we'll keep it like really dark blue and drag it down further so that we get those dark blues. And then when we put some lights in it, it'll wrap around the form and it'll look pretty cool, I think. And then we'll go into the lighter blues on this one. Woof. Get it? Woof. See, we don't want to be perfectly white on that. So we're gonna drag that just off of the, just off of white into the blue. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's really, that's really what I was talking about it earlier. This one's really about shape design, because there's not like a whole lot of interior stuff going on. I mean, there is. In fact, I should probably lighten this up a little bit so that you can see what's going on in the interior. Bring this down into the reds a little bit more. In fact, there we go. Ooh. The subtleties, right? We'll make this a little bigger for y'all. Apologies, it's all tiny on the screen. Oh, Vagor, hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Always. Love your interactions. You have a great weekend. Sleep well. And if you're on the Discord and you do want to join us for a round or two of Among Us on Sunday, let us know. I will post up about it, and anybody that's interested, when you just smash on a like button, and we'll make sure that we're all gathered and about. You have a great weekend. So, now that we have that, I feel like that's a pretty blue, I mean, like, makes sense for this month, right? Blue Moon Month. Cannibal Barbecue. Looking forward to Cannibal Barbecue. I just made it onto a list somewhere where they're like, keep an eye on this guy's stream. So now I have to be really careful with this stuff, because this could get overdid really easily, right? But we want to get some nice bleed in here. Bleed, barbecue, Cannibal Barbecue. I really am going to be on a list pretty soon. select this color. Oi. 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 See, these are too light up here, I feel like. So, let's... What? There we go. I'm going to turn that off real quick. Select that color, then turn it back on. And on a new layer, we're going to match that color as the bleed so that it doesn't look artificial, I guess you could say, right? Because then as I'm going over it, it matches the background. I don't know that I've been to, I mean, like, Daniel cooks a badass barbecue. So I've been to Daniel's, like, eating Daniel's barbecue, but I haven't actually been to a, like, proper, like, barbecue with all of the huge barbecue stuff, you know, like multiple grills cooking all sorts of stuff, and like barbecue, like, what's the cornhole, like cornhole and like horseshoes and all that barbecue-y stuff, right? Cornhole? You never seen Cornhole? The game Cornhole? I know it sounds super dirty, but I promise it's not. Yeah, we're talking about barbecue. I mean, what else would we be talking about? It is a fun game. I mean, it's a beanbag, I guess, and you lob it like 12 or 15 feet into a hole in a wooden, in a piece of wood. Yeah. Sorry, it's a barbecue without. We're talking about. Somebody had mentioned. Yeah, whatever. Getting out of hand. Yeah, it's better without the screen. Samuel, we're not that deep here. Totally not that deep here. Now we are sometimes. We get pretty heavy. Heavy, man. Oh, nice. That brought some of that back. That's good. Get some of those textures going again. So then, let's, okay, questions. That wonderful chisel brush that I have, what do you think that'll do? Beep. It's here somewhere. It's not angle. Does it feel like every time I look for this brush I can't find it? Because I feel like that's what it's like. There it is, calligraphy. Yay! Alright, so let's get in on this bad boy. Nope, talking about Daniel making food because we were supposed to do a barbecue this weekend. But we're probably not going to be able to because of work. We'll find out. I'm gonna work my butt off tomorrow. Yeah, Samuel. He is my moderator and a really good friend of mine. and I am his moderator when I'm not super busy with stuff. Last night I tried to moderate his stuff and just like I couldn't even deal. I was there though. Whoa, we do not want that. We want good smudge. Good smudge, smudgy smudge. ¿Dónde está el smudging? Hello? Smudge, good smudge, thank you. Man, losing track of my brushes today. I swear I am a professional. So, now I'm going to switch back to my not my calligraphy, but my triangle inker, and we're going to switch the layer to just the current layer with no adjustments. Current layer and below, no adjustments. And we're going to select that color, and we're going to change the eraser also to that chiseled brush, and this is going to give us really fine control on these shapes. So now we're going to work them because we're in kind of the, I would say, the last step here of making these all kind of come together, and I want to make sure that I've got some crisp edges where I want crisp edges, right? So really controlling where there's straights, where there's curves, where there's little chisel marks in there, that sort of thing. And then switching over to the brush. Whoop, that should be 100% opacity. And just kind of knocking in some things that are more drawn than painted. And I may even bring in a little bit of rim lighting on this. So these are just like, this is pretty much in the, I would say, the last 10% or so of this image. And as we all know, the last 10% takes the longest. Thank you, Cami. I appreciate that. Just controlling where there's lights, right? Because those lights are really going to stand out on this form. So rather than having just a straight edge, I'm trying to feather it just a little bit, if that makes sense, to indicate that there's some hair there. He is a hairy beast after all, right? Give a little bit of this color and wrap that light around his form a little bit more. It's like once you have all of the like final light sources in there, you can really play with these things and push them a little bit further to drive home the design, right? Let's put another layer on top of this rock here so that we can, whoop, top of the rock. There we go. Differentiate between the two, right? And just little tiny movements are going to be enough for this. Like, we don't need too much, because the whole piece is graphic, right? There we go. And then back to the wolf, and just getting some furry elements in there. Continuing to kind of push those little tiny things to make it a little more believable. Believable, he says. I don't know. Realistic? No. Designed? Sure. Why not? That's not going to be right, so I'm gonna gotta make sure that he still has the proper anatomy, right? Erase out some of these shapes to drive home those claw shapes. Make sure that it's what we want and not just a random mark. Random marks can be good, but then you want to define what said random mark means. Make sure I'm in that value range. I probably will, but I'm using the base to kind of get it started, so to speak. Not positive yet, though. Might just let it be what it is, which is monotone, you know? See, if I was going to do any additional color, what I would probably do is do an orange, just to drive home the complementary palette, right? Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. It's nice to have people recognize hard work. Yes, I am fairly dedicated to illustration. that is what I get paid to do on a daily basis. So that's the one that I focus on. Let's mask some of that out. Keep it. Oh wait, is that on another layer? That is. You know what I can do is, because I'm not liking the way those edges are blending, so I can take out that stuff that's blending weird and leave that glow in there, and then the flare stuff that I put in earlier, can image adjust hue sat and colorize it, and then crank up the saturation all the way. And because it was white when I put it in there, I just have to drag it down a little bit, and then it'll start to colorize. Meaning I have to give it a little bit of hue to work off of, or a little bit of value to work off of, and then I can start changing the color. No, not working. Let's try this. Maybe if we set it to screen. Samuel, so did you have a question around wanting to become an illustrator? Is that why you say you didn't know how to formulate the question? No, I think it's better without that. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to duplicate it. Now I'm going to try and colorize it. Oh, that's why it's not colorizing, because I'm a dumbass. Jeez. Whew. Long day, friends. Long day. Okay. Well, I will say this. Becoming an illustrator, it is a saturated market. There are tons of illustrators out there. So have a target, like know the type of illustration that you want to get to, and that way when you are studying, you can study with focus, rather than just being like, oh, I'm going to study this thing, and I'm going to study this thing, and I'm going to study that thing. You can say, look, this is the thing that's going to get me to Illustrator fastest. So this is the thing that I'm going to study the most, and it's going to get me to that level. Samuel, what's your primary language? Nico, this is a werewolf. But I decided to do something interesting with the ears. Two reference artists, Samuel? Which artist? So now I'm going to merge down the rock shape, and I'm going to do just some quick smudges so that, actually, let's use the other smudge, the smudgy smudge, which has kind of brush marks in there. And just kick a few of these edges back so that they're a little bit more painterly. Right? Werewolf. Oh. Yeah. So I'm also noticing that the trees are feeling a little flat right now. So to fix that, I'm simply going to give them a little bit of a gradient also. Right? Not that much, jeez. Jeez. Select the color and make it a little bit lighter. There we go. Yeah, it's on there. Let's try a little bit lighter even. Wow. I don't know those names. I'm going to look one up and see. Centernov. I found a little bit on him. That's weird. Yeah, it keeps, like, it says it finds the image and then I click on it and the entire Google page just disappears when I click view all. It, yeah, Samuel, did you join the Discord? Are you following? You're following, right? Yeah, you're following. Would you pop onto the Discord and throw them in the I guess art gallery? No, Inspiration Station. That's where they belong. So I'd love to see them. What I saw for I can't even say the guy's name. Stantranov looks really cool, and if you can reach that point, kudos to you, man. That looks like really hard, like a high bar. So, are you Advocat? Nope, Advocat is Advocat. Welcome, Advocat, and welcome to the Discord, too. Just adding people left and right. How's your evening going, Advocat? We're closing in on a finish on this one. It's been a actually rather nice stream. Had shenanigans as usual. Good people being silly. We like good people being silly. Safronov. There you go. On the art station. Oh, I follow this guy. There you go. Samuel, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I can see why you want to attain that. That is a great look. It's very solid. A lot of design chops, a lot of paint chops, and a lot of confidence. Here, we'll take a look at it. So, you can see that there's a lot of like thinking about form and a lot of like understanding the brushes that he's using and what they're gonna do. And then having the confidence to make those marks to build up the form and show it. It's really, really nice stuff. Yeah, just lovely, lovely work. A lot of depth to it. A lot of painterly stuff. Love that stuff. Avocat, we like that. Gamibo. Yeah, you know, that's staying up too late. That's not good for you. We're gonna fix this in the background while we keep talking. Just some little smidges here and there. Yeah, good luck with that car. That's super unfortunate. Just trying to clean up some of these marks that feel a little kind of unintentional, right? So you want to have it yes! I totally Daniel-san that thing, dude. Take that! Banned! I don't want to step on it. Since before the stream yesterday? What? Damn. That's crazy talk. You should sleep. There's nothing in the world that is worth staying up that late. Or that much? That long? Not even my wonderful stream with these amazing friends. Seriously. Oh yeah, I would be remiss if I did not say smash that subscribe button and join us Sunday for some video game action. We're going to play Among Us and try not to ruin friendships. We're going to do it all on the Discord though. We're not going to do it on Twitch. Figured we should probably do Discord only, subscriber only shenanigans because I think that would be fun. Circadian cycles sounds familiar. I may have heard of it. I've heard of circadian rhythms. Go back to the other smudge tool, and I'm going to use it to kind of create some softer edges on this bad boy because he is fur, right? So we're just going to knock in some things where there would be fur kind of edge, right? I mean, Samuel, you're doing better than me. My Spanish is like kindergarten for Spanish level. So props to you, buddy. Just kind of pushing some edges here, trying to get it to be a little bit painterly, but not too much, because I want to keep that graphic shape, right? But some of this stuff I want to push a little bit beyond that graphic and into something that looks like fur. Just here and there. you say it too much, it becomes boring. So say it here and there, and it's still interesting. It's interesting and intentional, right? Get a few of these interior shapes to do the same thing so that it still reads like fur. Really, I just took so long so that I wouldn't have the time left in the stream to do pixel art. So that I could do a full like evening of pixel art and really show you guys some stuff. I have to plan out a pixel art image. They're weird like that. Like you think they're super simple, but like if you work at the wrong size, it just looks wrong and it's weird. Now, when I zoom in, I don't like this edge. So let's do some stuff with it. Modulate it a little. Right? So it reads a little more like rock. Yeah, that's better. Back up to this layer. Oh. Turn off the opacity. So, now that I have that, let's do select all, copy, paste. What the heck just happened? What is going on? Let's try that again. Copy, paste. What is it doing? Oh, I'm inside the damn derp. Okay. All right, so signature's there. So now we're gonna hit it with a camera raw filter. And nope, not a camera raw filter. We're gonna hit it with a lens correction filter. Man, I must be tired. I'm making rookie mistakes right now. All right, so boop. Yeah, now we've got that nice, like that popping kind of semi-photographic edge. I might actually want to do that more. Here, let's see. Let's do a filter, lens correction. Let's really push it and see what happens. Push it until you break it, right? That's my general rule. Yeah, see now that edge has that like red line on it, a little more photographic. Signature in place. So the question is it missing any effects or anything? Should we try a, whoop, not that. A color dodge layer and see if that brings us anything? Does it add to the equation or not? Not quite done yet. We're getting there though. We are very much in the last bits of this thing. Soft round, right? Soft round, yes. Okay, so since we have that, let's see if we can shift with the color dodge just a little bit and see what happens. See, it does some neat stuff, doesn't it? Whoop, wrong layer. We want to link this layer so we have finite control over it. Because it gets too big on the eyes, but not big enough out here. So, gentle, kind of dust in that color shift. And then we'll go with some, let's see, those are blues. Let's add some reds and stuff in here. Just to kind of show an underplane where it's not showing the blue, right? Too much. Gotta be very gentle with this one. Come on. It's so finicky. It's like there's no pressure sensitivity and then all of a sudden it's there and it's way overdone. You know what? I'll put it in and then I'll use the damn eraser. That's what I'll do. Just lightly turn on my opacity. Just a little bit of back and forth just to get what we're looking for in the kind of mood, right? Because this is really about mood. He feels like he's kind of in a swamp. So I feel like we're not going to get a lot of particulates in the air, but what we might get is bugs. So why don't we do another layer and use the particulate brush. Are you guys noticing a pattern yet? Because I am. Oh, those are red, no wonder. Did you guys hear that? The bell tolled. Let's do a filter blur. Let's do a motion blur maybe. Very small distance on it. Just blur those ever so slightly. Nah. Actually, what we could do is a radial blur. Blur, radial blur, zoom, make it a very low, like a 4? Yeah, there you go. Now it looks like it's kind of coming down from him. And just for fun, those should not be that big. There we go. Okay. Maybe a little bit of light in the back here. So I'm looking at it on the screen, and did I make a bug brush? No, I found a bug brush. Because I mean, brushes are not that hard to make. They're actually pretty easy. So rather than going and like looking for the perfect brush to do it, creating the perfect brush to do it, I just found something that was spots, and I have like a ton of speckled brushes. See that? That's all speckles of different types. Kiamibo, you go to sleep, and thank you for being here. This is pretty much the end anyway, So, we've got our signature, we've got our image, and I think it's done for the evening, quite honestly. You have a wonderful evening, sleep well, sleep long, get rested up, and try not to stay up for 72 hours in a row again. Good luck with your car. I'm very sorry about that. And I hope that it pans out nicely for you and it's very much not painful. Samuel, thank you for joining the fun. Definitely post those links up in the inspiration station area, and we will see you next time, for sure. Robbie, thank you for being here. Everybody, thank you for being here. We'll just call it an evening right now. I'm gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid Cryomera because she's badass. But those that are gonna leave, we will see you next time. I'll be back Monday of next week, and we'll continue doing the creepy stuff. You all have a wonderful weekend, and be kind to one another, love one another, and I love you all, and we'll see you next time. For those of you that are sticking around, let us raid Cryomera. She's doing some awesome carving stuff, so let's go check her out. We'll see you Sunday for Among Us if you're subbed and want to join us. Check out the Discord. And otherwise, we'll see you Monday. Take care. Thanks for being here. Love you all.
So what I'm working on today is a new t-shirt design. So I hope to roll this with, and I'll actually kind of put it out of view a little bit so we can see what's going on. But I hope to put this white ink on black t-shirts. Welcome guys, kind of like what I've done here. And so my work usually consists of delicious, creepy goodness. And you can find my work as Cryomera on all kinds of social media platforms. And you can also check out my Etsy using the Etsy command. Thank you so much, guys. Frozen? Uh-oh. Am I? Try pausing and unpausing the stream again. You know, I've noticed that I am having issues with internet. Other people are having issues with internet. Is that just a common problem tonight? If that's so, I'm not sure if maybe... Oh, now it's being weird for me right now. Uh-oh. Twitch and internet. Dude, Twitch is being bad tonight. But, like... I've started to see more and more messages says welcome to the chat, and so I don't know. Are you the only one? Just try, like, have you tried pausing and playing again? Is that a possibility? But yeah, tonight just something is weird in the air, man. But anyway, Art, thank you so much. I don't want to take attention away from you. Thank you so much for bringing your folks over here and make that sound like it's talking about your parents. It's weird. But if you would like to take time and dig your social media accounts to post and chat so people can follow you, please do that. It's still better than your connection? Well, that's good. Oh, hey! Glad it worked. That's what I have to do when I see streams freeze. It's like, pause, unpause, refresh, refresh. I don't know why I made that sound like some kind of sham. What are you doing there? As I described, I'm just carving out of expanded PVC, which is called Sintra, and I'm going to roll ink with it and stamp it on the t-shirt. And there's a link tree if anybody's curious. Please check out Art's work and go follow him on Twitch also. There is even a merch section of this link tree, which I'm going to click on and check out because that stuff's freaking amazing. Beautiful art. This is a mature stream, but I think I remember Art mentioning this. Some not safe for work stuff on his art, so if that's not cool with you, maybe you shouldn't be here in the first place. But look at it, guys. And there's also the arts department shirt. I freaking love that. And stickers, too. Oh, dude, thank you so much for the follow. And this is what you did tonight. Sweet. I'm going to check that out also. Dude, that is... Oh my gosh, we were talking about, like, how on Sunday I might want to sketch a werewolf. That is freaking awesome, man. Dude, how long did that take you to do? What you mean with the not safe for work? That some of Arts has mentioned on my stream that, hey, don't check it out if you're not cool with that sort of thing. And so I was giving people just, like, a fair heads up, but also kind of stating, hey, this is a mature stream, too, so... We're not as picky about that certain thing, as long as you mention it. Roughly 3 hours with pauses for talking. That's incredible, dude. Oh, thank you so much, Orca. Love this kind of art. Oh, you guys are being sweet. Yeah, guys, please check out art stuff. And a fun, really fun streamer to talk to also. No links, but could one of the mods drop an all SM, please? If anybody would like to check out any of my art, you can find it in the all SM command. And is it not working? Uh-oh. I think some of the command, like, Wow, super delayed. Dude, there's something weird in the air of Twitch tonight. We've been having issues with certain commands. We've been having just connection stuff. Yeah, for real. It's like Twitch just kind of blurted, right? Yeah, again, Art, thank you very much for sharing your work, dude. What the heck? Holy crap. Oh, thank you so much, Art. Another raid, this time from Cameraman John. Thank you very much for bringing your folks over here. Anybody coming in from that raid, I am doing printmaking tonight. I am Cryomera, I'm an artist and printmaker, and so what I like to do is carve things and then stamp them myself on stickers, prints, t-shirts. And actually what I'm working on tonight is going to be a hand-stamped t-shirt, kind of like so. Woohoo! And so if you guys want to check that out, you can use Command Etsy, but this is the sort of work that I love doing on stream. And this is actually based on a previous drawing of